Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my second makeup decluttering video. Now I'm sure we all know how these videos go, we've all watched them before, so I'm not going to blab on too much, but I'll just say if you haven't seen part 1, I cleared out and showed you all my eyeshadow palettes, so I will have that linked below and I will also start a playlist, so whenever you find these videos you will be able to find the rest in the future. So originally this video was going to be blushes, bronzers and highlighters, and I didn't think that was that crazy. I thought if anything I'd have too many highlighters. But it turns out I have over 30 blushes, so today we're just going through blushes. Now before I was obsessed with lip products, my obsession was blushes, so this does make sense and I don't know why I was so surprised, but I just kept pulling them out and I just couldn't believe it. So let's just jump straight in. So the first one I'm going to talk about is, I'll start with a whole bunch from e.l.f. because most of them are probably going. So first I have this one and it's a baked blush in the shade Rich Rose. This was probably back in the day when I was just buying things because they were like $3, and this is just like, I mean, is that even a blush? It's literally bronzy gold and it's completely broken off the base, so I can just pick this up, so it's really not that great. And because these blushes are baked, they are not that pigmented. If anything, this is really a bronzer, but then it has too much pink in it and too much shimmer, so I wouldn't put this all over my cheek. So that one's just gonna go in the bin, I think, because it's broken. The second one from e.l.f. is another one of those baked blushes in the shade Peachy Cheeky. This one is actually a nice shade, but let's see how it swatches. Oh, actually, okay, I don't know if you can see that there, but that actually swatches pretty similar to Milani Luminoso and it's quite pigmented, so I think that one's going to stay around, which I'm pleasantly surprised about. The next two are these famous blushes from e.l.f., which are obviously similar to NARS blushes, and the first one is this bright pink here, which I just really don't think I will wear because it's rather pigmented and it doesn't seem like it blends very well. Well, I don't know, it's just weird. I just don't think this is necessary. Maybe this is something my sister would like, and it's pretty much brand new, so I'll pass that one along. And the second one is this colour in the shade Berry Merry, and this is so dark and quite pigmented as well, so I just could not imagine wearing this as a blush. It's a really gorgeous colour, honestly, but do I need that as a blush? Like, come on, that will literally make me look dead. I don't know. Would I wear it as an eyeshadow? This is what you have to think about, but I don't think I would, and I don't think I'm going to get any use out of it because, I mean, I haven't and it's been years, so I will also pass that one along. The next blush is from Inoxa and this is their Velvet Powder Blushes, and it's just a little duo, and these are, from memory, quite nice. I mean, the colours kind of look the same, but they're quite pigmented. But are they similar to things that I already have and love? I think so. I don't know. They are really pretty. This is the problem I have with blushes. I'm so obsessed with them. But then I find something like Luminoso or the new Benefit blush that I have and I absolutely love them. So I don't use anything else. So it's like, honestly, what's the point in having all these? So while this is really beautiful, I think I will pass this along and hopefully maybe my mum will enjoy it. I don't know. So I'll let that one go. The next blush is one from Models Prefer in the shade Desk to Date, which I literally think I watched Crystal Conti this morning and I think she was talking about this blush. So these are really good. They are, from memory, yeah, really pigmented. Oops, got too much. And for me, that's just kind of scary. Like, I just have to tap that, and it's so pigmented and also very chunky. Ugh. I don't know, I'm not a fan of blushes that are so pigmented because I feel like they're scary, they're difficult to control, but that is a really nice colour and I don't think I actually have anything similar, so I think I might keep this one around and actually give it a try because people do rave about these blushes, so I want to see what all the hype's about and give it a chance. The next blush I am getting rid of, and it is from the brand OXX, and it just looks like this, and it is nice and it has some pigmented, it's pigmented, but it's quite a pale pink with a little bit of a sheen. I really just bought this for a full face of OXX makeup, which I did ages ago, I'm pretty sure, and I'm never going to use it again. It was only $2, so if I ever want it in the future, I'll just go buy it again. But I don't need it, and someone else will definitely get more use out of this, so I'll pass that along. And the next one I've got here was also for a testing makeup video, and this is one from W7, which I will leave linked below because that was quite a recent video. And this was beautiful. It was quite misleading because my brush wasn't picking up anything, but then on the face it was extremely pigmented. It was a gorgeous colour, and I definitely think I'll keep this around because I really enjoyed it. The next one I will show you because I have already mentioned it about 20 times in this video, and that is my much beloved Luminoso by Milani. This is the most stunning shade, and I don't think I'll ever get sick of it. It's honestly what I wear all year round. I rarely stray away from it, and as you can see, it is almost gone, so I'm quite sad about this, but definitely something I will repurchase in the future. But for now, once it's gone, I'm actually excited to try out all of these other blushes for once. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite though, and if you ever want to try a blush, I will always say this one, 100%. Now, while we are talking about Milani, I will just move on to this one I picked up recently in the shade Dolce Pink. I picked this up along with a whole bunch of other products that are really hyped up so I can test them out in a video. And I have tried this shade before, but I honestly can't remember it, but I know I was obsessed with it. So I want to see what that was all about, and I cannot wait to try it again. But hopefully I don't become too obsessed with it and only use this blush for 3 years because I need to try these other ones. The next couple of blushes are really nice, but they're broken, so I think it's time to part with them. This one here is from Natio in the shade Rouge Glow, and this is actually beautiful. This color, I know I used to wear the crap out of this. Oh, it's a really illuminating blush. Almost could be a highlighter on dark skin probably, but it is just a gorgeous color. But as you can see, the lid is nowhere to be seen, but that dint in there, if you can see how far down it is, I've used this so much. So honestly, I think I've got enough use out of this to now part with it, and if I could ever find this shade again, I would definitely buy it, but I've never seen it in stores, so oh well. The next blush is my only cream blush, I'm pretty sure, and this is from Model Co, but I'm not a cream blush person. Like, it's nice. Oh, actually it's a bit dry. Ugh. Oh no, it's just disgusting. I just don't think I could use this. This is definitely gonna go. It's just not my cup of tea really. The only creamy-ish formula I like is Colourpop because it's this weird awesome in between, but this is going. And the final broken blush is this one from NYX, which I think this tends to happen a lot. The little plastic bit just falls out of the lid. It's actually stuck in the blush. Oh, there we go. So the shade is Dusty Rose, and again, NYX blushes are really nice. Oh, where's the pigment? Oh, no, okay. That has zero pigment. It's probably just so old. So that one's going to go. So I was wrong. I do have another cream blush. It is the Master Glaze Blush Stick from Maybelline, but again, I'm just not going to use, oh god, I got a chunk. I'm not going to use this, although mind you, feeling that is extremely soft. But I think a cream blush is something that would be perfect for my mum, so I'm going to definitely pass that along to her. It's a really nice shade too, kind of, it's pink but a bit dusty, so someone else will definitely get more use out of that. And this next one's from Models Prefer, and it's a baked blush in the shade Summer Glow. And this looks gorgeous for one, looks like this little pink planet, and it does swatch nicely. It's quite a pastel-y pink with a nice shimmer as well, as the name suggests. But will I wear a shade quite that light? I thought I was going to get rid of this, but I don't have a pink so light and baby-ish, you know, like a baby pink. So I think I might keep this one around and give it a go because it does actually swatch very nicely, and I think that would look really nice all over the cheek as a slight highlight as well. So I will give this one a chance. Here's one from e.l.f. that I forgot, and this one is going because it just looks gross. You know when a product gets hard and it kind of just looks so textured and weird? This one's kind of done that. It is a nice colour, it honestly is, but I don't think I need it. I would show you, but by this point they all look the same now. And also this horrible brush, this just makes me angry, so I just want to throw it out just because of this. But also this is one of e.l.f.'s cheaper lines because it's in this white crappy packaging, so I don't know, just don't need that one. The next blush, I honestly, again, need to give more love because it is stunning, and Tarte makes some of the best blushes ever. So this is the single blush in the shade Natural Beauty, which I find funny because it's not very natural at all. It is this extremely bold pinkish colour, but it is gorgeous, and I think honestly the reason I haven't used it is because I don't want to destroy the pattern, but I'm just gonna have to get past that because it's such a gorgeous colour, but not too intense, and has, maybe it's just because I've got sheen on my fingers, but it looks like it has a nice sheen. I think it does have tiny glitters in it, but I'm not sure. This could just be all over my hands. But yeah, it's that colour in the middle. It's nice, it's pigmented, but not too pigmented, so I can definitely work with it. And I mean, the packaging on these, so pretty. Not that packaging means anything, but we all know what it means to a makeup lover. This next blush is from Savvy, and I think this looks pretty similar to the Models Prefer one. The Savvy one's a bit darker, so let's swatch it, because I know these are pretty good blushes as well. Okay, that's a really nice colour. Again, I thought I was going to be getting rid of this, but that's really pretty, and I don't know, again, if it's just the shimmer on my fingers, but there's a really nice gold shimmer to that. So I think I will keep you around, give you a chance. It is a bit scary because it's quite dark, but I really, really like the colour. The next thing I'm definitely keeping is this Too Faced Love Flush blush in the shade Your Love Is King. This looks like quite a scary shade, but on the face it's really not, and this swatches so beautifully. It's quite soft, honestly, and just I love this colour. Again, I need to use this more. It's also one of the few matte blushes. Again, the packaging, there was a point where I wanted to collect all of these. I'm really glad I didn't because I don't need them, but I do have two. I don't know where the other one is, but I'll keep it as well. But yeah, I've got two good shades and that's all I need, and they are so, so good. I highly recommend these blushes as well. The next two blushes I will group together because I got these in Japan and they still haven't hit Australia, and I don't think they ever will. They're like the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation, but it's a cushion blush, and they really are pretty. Again, I haven't really used them, but because they're a cushion blush and they are unique and they are something I bought in Japan, I'm keeping them because these are really just a collector's item, and on the skin I have tried them and they do look stunning, so maybe in summer I will get some more use out of them. Also, I have another one of these. Don't know where it's hiding, but all three of those are staying. Now I'm just going to rapid fire through some blush palettes because I have a few. First, we have the Master Blush palette from Maybelline. This is a new release and this is definitely staying because the blush shades are beautiful. This shade looks quite dark, but honestly, if you just tap your brush in it and then tap off pretty much all the product and put it on, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour and really unique. And the highlight, quite chunky and glittery, but still pretty good for drugstore. So I cannot wait to play around with this some more. Then we have some more Tarte blushes. So we have the Tarteist blush palette. How gorgeous is this packaging? They really know how to do packaging. And this just looks like this. Again, such a gorgeous range of colours, perfect for travel. If I ever travel again, this is definitely something I will take. I just love these. It has such a good variety of colours. With this and my single blush, I'm literally set for life with blushes. So honestly, another brand I recommend for blush is 100% Tarte. They do some of the best. Another palette I have is again one of my absolute favourites, and I need to get this out more, so hopefully, as I said with the palettes, now that I'm decluttered I will get more use from these. So this is again amazing packaging, the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani collaboration, and this, oh, these colours. So this is kind of like a blush, highlight, bronzer, sort of all over face palette, and I really, really like it. I'm trying to not get the mirror in the shot, let's just put it here. So these two blushes, absolutely stunning shades. This orange one is actually kind of nice all over the cheek. This one is a great highlighter, and then so is this one, and this is a good bronzer contour sort of thing. But basically, they all look nice if you just put them all over your cheek. And the formula of these are beautiful, so this is definitely staying, and this is one of my favorite palettes for looks, quality, everything. It's just gorgeous. Okay, we're almost done. We have 5 left after this one. This is a little e.l.f. blush palette, and I haven't used this much, but I do really like it, especially this color here. It's a deep pinky reddish color with gold shimmer in it, so I think it's sort of similar to NARS Orgasm. And these are quite a nice formula, very soft, quite pigmented, and then this shade here is kind of a nice in-between bronzy blush shade, so definitely hoping to get more use out of that because it's really affordable as well, and for the price, great quality. My last palette is again one of my favorite palettes purely because it's just crazy over the top packaging, a little inconvenient I guess because it's quite bulky. That's really why I never use it, but for what you get in it, it is amazing. I have finally used the mascara since I discovered it's one of my favorites, and it has pretty much all of the Benefit's blushes. Oh, I forgot to say it's the Benefit Real Cheeky Party kit, and then it has Hoola. So this is a great kit. Again, would have been great for travel, but I just didn't really travel, and the What's Up has kind of dried up. It doesn't really feel the nicest anymore, but these are all beautiful. I actually love Dandelion the most because it's really understated, but again, another brand for blushes is definitely Benefit. And speaking of Benefit, my very first box blush from them, because I didn't really need to buy the full size of any of those others because they are full size, they're just in a kit. I bought California because all the advertising and PR that they did and I saw on Instagram definitely sold this one for me because this packaging is beautiful. The inside, which you've all seen I'm sure, is beautiful, and I have this on today and it's a gorgeous color. Also smells really nice, so I'm definitely happy with this purchase. These are $50 each, but honestly I think I picked a great color for myself, so I'm really happy with that. I don't know if I actually said whether I was keeping this, but I think by what I said about it, it was pretty obvious that it's staying. And then the final 3 blushes. Here is one from NYX. It is an ombre blush in the shade Codebreaker. I bought this at IMATS and I used this in my Face Awards entry. It is really crazy, but if you want a pigmented purple and a pigmented pink, then these are basically like eyeshadows, so that's kind of what I got it for. I don't think I'd really use this on my face because it's way too much, but I'm going to keep it around because yeah, it's great for colors. Another one from NYX I received in a Bella box, and this packaging is so cute honestly, but the color is such a light pink and it just doesn't really show up very much, so it's kind of pointless. It's just this really light pink with a slight shimmer. Because it's baked, again, it's hard to pick up the product, and then it really just blends away, so I don't think it would last very well on the skin. And usually I would keep something like this because I love NYX and the packaging is adorable, but I got it for free in a Bella box, so I don't feel bad getting rid of it because I'm not really wasting money. So that one's going. And the final blush, finally. I feel like this video is going to be even longer than my palette video because I'm so passionate about blushes, so I'm sorry about that. But this is in the shade Between the Sheets, and this is gorgeous. Again, I need to use this more, but because of the strange formula, I don't tend to reach for it a lot, but it is just beautiful. Such a unique shade. I don't think I have anything like this. I'm actually seeing a lot of variety on my hand, which makes me really happy. It means I do have a lot of shades that are different, but this is probably something I'd wear in summer, even though it's quite a deep color. Sorry, I don't know if I showed you the color, but because of the formula, I don't think it's something I'd want on my skin in winter. But again, gorgeous shade. I love Colourpop blushes, but I've had self-control and I've just got the one, which is good, but this one's definitely going to stay around so I can give it some more love. Okay, so that is all the blushes. As you can see, I am rather covered with swatches, but this just makes me so happy. They are all so gorgeous, and I'm so glad that I still have a ton that I'm keeping, but also a ton that I'm getting rid of. So I'm very happy with that, although everything I'm getting rid of is pretty much drugstore, but that's because you really do notice the quality with the high-end blush. So while drugstore are still really good, I definitely think there is a step up when you pay the extra money. So I just did a quick count and I am keeping 19 but getting rid of 11. So there was 30 all up and I've almost gotten rid of half. So I am happy with that. That might not be amazing for you guys, but for me, a blush obsessed person, that is really, really good, and I'm super proud, and I know my family will get a lot of use out of the ones I'm giving away, especially my mum, so really I'm excited for that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below if you are new. Also, remember to enter my giveaway. It was my last video and you could win a prize of your choice. And I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!